Non-Commissioned Officer of the Year and Soldier of the Year.
So
Nice.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Very pretty.
beautiful area.
It is,
I drove
too.
through there about 30 years ago on a motorcycle.
It has changed quite a bit since then.
To Riggo, he might have left some things behind there.
Yeah, and I was camping out alongside the roads when I went. I fell in love with northern Arizona. I think I did with the jackknife out there someplace. You're from Indianapolis, and I believe that you're kind of fond of the team that wears a horseshoe on the side of their...
Yes, definitely a hometown fan for sure.
What's going on with them?
Injuries.
They don't look so good.
Injuries.
Well, I can't
and
say
then
that.
more.
They're doing all right, but, you know, they're stuck in their big game this weekend with Houston.
Oh, yeah, Monday night game. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a late night back home to watch that game. I think it comes on at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, so you won't be here. You're heading back to Germany. Do they have better beer over there than they do here?
Heads and tails.
Sergeant Gallagher is nodding her head.
I went to school in Lincoln, Nebraska, so I'm a Huskers fan.
You're from Lincoln.
I went to school there for a year.
I'll be darned. I grew up in Nemaha County, Kansas, which all the people
Beautiful
from
area.
Lincoln used to come down to Marysville because you could, at 18, you could drink beer in Kansas. We had some of the brethren from Lincoln drive down every once in a while. But to give you an idea of how far 1,000 meters is in the trajectory of the bullet, you're on the ground and you're in a prone position, I'm going to guess. The size of the bullseye at 1,000.
What you're aiming at is actually 10 inches. So the size of a house cat, pretty much.
10 inches?
Yes, that's...
How far off of the ground, on level ground, how the arc, what, at its highest point?
At the highest point, it goes up 32 feet.
Now, can you imagine that? It's like you have to arch something into a target that far downfield. I remember
Cannot. That's what I was going to ask you. Was about the wind
Yeah.
and how you can adjust and factor
You have
all
to
of
watch
that
the
in.
wind and also the mirage.
The what?
The mirage.
You know the wiggly stuff? What you see? When you look down a road, a hot summer day.
Oh,
I get that every
I got
night.
it.
But the mirage is actually the heat coming up off the ground.
It's the heat coming off the ground and it displaces the target.
I like the wiggly stuff.
Exactly.
I wanted you guys to understand it.
People, the Marine people felt like that. Hey, you walk on water. I was out there talking with
Oh,
those
they
guys
did?
before I came in on the set.
Well, that's where they revere both of you guys and what you guys did on the football field and what you represent to so many people. As we've talked, Dex, we just started this feature every Thursday, Unidentified Heroes, with our military, and they're all over the world. And then when they tell you the stories of watching football, watching NFL football as they're overseas, and that's like their greatest joy.
I know it.
It's so precious to them and what you guys represent.
Yeah, well, again, like I told one of them, I appreciate their service because they allowed me to have my freedom.